Stop saying baby or honey. Use these 7 words to win her heart. Modern Stoic. When a woman's eyes soften in response to your words, it's a moment of quiet strength. It's not just a passing compliment or a casual nickname. It's a powerful connection that touches her soul. Words that feel genuine, words that speak to her heart, have the ability to create a warmth she didn't even know she was longing for. Maybe you've used terms like baby or honey countless times, thinking they were sweet or affectionate. But deep down, you sense it. The magic has faded. These once endearing words have turned into empty gestures. You may have noticed a slight shift in her when you use them, perhaps a distant look or a subtle retreat. This isn't a sign of her growing cold or being hard to please. It's simply her yearning for something real, something that proves you see her, know her, and choose her each and every day. It's time to break free from the old patterns and begin speaking to her in a way that truly reflects your feelings. It's not about using any pet name. It's about words that carry weight and sincerity. Words that say, "You're the one for me." As the famous quote goes, love is not about what you say. It's about what you do and how you make someone feel. So let's talk about how to claim her heart with 7 simple, sincere words. No cliches, no recycled terms. Ready to show her that she is the one for you. Let's dive in. 1. I appreciate you. It's easy to fall into the trap of repeating tired phrases like baby or honey, assuming they're enough to show your affection. But let me tell you something crucial. Those words don't pack the punch you think they do. A phrase like "I appreciate you" holds an unmatched power. It might sound simple, even basic, but in reality, these 3 words resonate deeper than any pet name could. They cut through the clutter of everyday exchanges and speak directly to a woman's heart in a way nothing else can. When you say, "I appreciate you," you're offering more than affection. You're offering acknowledgement. You're telling her that despite everything else, you see her, not just for her beauty or her smile, but for the quiet, tireless efforts she pours into your relationship. Her daily attempts to hold it all together even when the world tries to weigh her down. You're recognizing all the small acts that often go unnoticed. The way she shows up, time and time again, even when life becomes exhausting. Understand this: women are not looking for grand gestures or empty words. They're looking for acknowledgement, recognition, the validation that their presence and effort matter. They want to feel seen, not just as a partner, but as an individual. Someone whose every action contributes to the life you share. When you look her in the eyes and say, "I appreciate you," you let her know she's not invisible. She's not just a person who fulfills her duties or checks off boxes on a to-do list. You're telling her that the little things matter, the way she puts effort into her appearance, even when she's tired. The way she worries about your well-being, even when she's struggling with her own. These are the moments where your appreciation becomes real. Now, maybe you think that your actions already show her that you appreciate her. After all, you stay, you provide, you tell her you love her. But let's make this clear: love and appreciation are not the same. Love can become a given. It can fall into routine. It can feel assumed, like something that's just there without active involvement. But appreciation, that's different. Appreciation needs to be vocalized or it wilts. If she never hears that you appreciate what she does, she begins to doubt herself. She wonders if the effort she puts in is truly valued or if it's just expected. This is where things can start to feel off, where she may feel as though her loyalty is being taken for granted and her tenderness is unreciprocated. But the magic happens when you actually say those words. when you make a point to notice and voice your gratitude. A simple, sincere, "I appreciate you" can turn everything around. The last time you saw her doing something small, something thoughtful, that's where the real power lies. Maybe she made your morning coffee just the way you like it. Maybe she took a moment to check in on you after a tough day. These actions are what deserve to be noticed. And when you tell her you appreciate them, it lights something within her. It makes her feel secure, and it makes her want to keep showing up for you in the same way. A woman's heart is complex. It's a delicate balance between wanting love and needing to feel seen. Without that recognition, love becomes a hollow shell. You don't need to wait for anniversaries or birthdays to express appreciation. It's the daily moments, the times she picks up the slack, listens to your worries, or does the things that make your life easier, that need your acknowledgement. Imagine this. She's folding laundry. You walk over, place your hand gently on her shoulder, and say, "I appreciate you for everything you do, even this." Or picture her sharing something personal with you. And instead of jumping to solve the problem, you say, "I appreciate how much you care, and I see how hard you try." It's in these moments that she feels truly valued. She will remember your words long after she forgets what gifts you bought her or how many times you called her honey. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that your provision, protection, or loyalty are enough to make her feel appreciated. For a woman, feeling safe and secure is about much more than material support. It's about knowing you value her as a person, beyond what she can do for you. She wants to know that her patience, tenderness, and effort are not taken for granted, that she's not expected to be the one who always gives. When you express genuine gratitude for those things, you turn your relationship into something special. You create a space where she feels comfortable, where her goodness is not just noticed but deeply valued. Some men fear that showing too much appreciation will make them appear weak or overly sentimental. But here's the truth. A man who can express gratitude is a man who commands respect. When you show her that you're humble enough to honor her contributions, she sees you not just as a lover, but as a true partner. You become someone she can trust with her vulnerabilities, someone she can count on to see her for who she really is, flaws and all. That trust will strengthen your bond in ways superficial attraction never could. You may be wondering, how often should I say it? The answer is simple: as often as you feel it. Don't say it as a line, don't say it as a tactic. Let it be a reflection of your genuine awareness and appreciation. The more you practice expressing it, the more natural it will become, and the deeper your connection will grow. If you've never told her these words, maybe you thought she didn't need to hear them, or maybe you assumed she already knew. But trust me, most women are carrying silent burdens, doubts about whether they're doing enough, whether they're truly loved or appreciated. I appreciate you is the antidote to those silent struggles. It's the reassurance she needs that no matter how messy life gets, you see her for everything she is, strengths and flaws alike. So next time you're with her, don't let the moment pass without telling her. Don't default to lazy nicknames. Look her in the eyes and tell her, "I appreciate you." Watch her reaction. You'll see it in her eyes, her posture, the way she holds herself. Those 3 words may seem small, but in that moment, they become everything. They have the power to heal, to strengthen, and to uplift. Say them with intent, and watch how your relationship deepens in ways you never expected. Because in a world full of assumptions and routines, the truth of your appreciation is a revelation she will cherish. 2. I hear you. To truly win her heart, you must say the right words. the words that resonate deeply. The three words you need are simple, but powerful. I hear you. In today's world, where everyone is constantly bombarded by distractions, offering someone your full attention is one of the most profound gifts you can give. Every time she opens up to you, she is revealing a part of herself, a part that needs to be seen, not dismissed. You must become the man who listens, the man who truly hears. Don't make the mistake of brushing her off or offering shallow assurances. When you say, "I hear you," you are validating her experience. You're showing her that her feelings, no matter how complex or difficult, matter, that you respect her and her emotions enough to truly understand them. Think about the times when you felt unheard. It's a heavy burden. Now, imagine how it would feel if, in those moments, someone looked you in the eye and said, "I hear you." It's like a weight lift. You no longer feel like you're carrying your thoughts and feelings alone. You don't need to solve her problems, just acknowledge her voice. The act of listening is an act of love. Listening is a strength, not a weakness. It's the courage to step into her world and be present, without judgment, without the need to fix. You don't have to agree with everything she says, and that's not the point. The point is to show her she has a space to be herself, to express herself, without fear of being judged or belittled. You must remember this validation is more than words. It's an unspoken promise, a promise that says, "I see you for who you are, and I will stand beside you." How many men think that solving the problem is enough? You must stop believing that. Sometimes, she doesn't need you to offer solutions. She needs to know you are there, listening, sharing her burden. When you tell her, "I hear you," it doesn't just fill a gap. It creates trust. It deepens the connection. It tells her that her heart, her mind, her experiences are worth listening to. But that connection doesn't happen in an instant. It takes time. It requires consistency. But it starts with one powerful moment. The moment when you stop what you're doing, look her in the eyes and let her know you're truly there. No distractions. No excuses. Just you and her words, which matter. When she is vulnerable, give her the safe space to express that vulnerability. When she shares her thoughts, whether they are light or heavy, don't dismiss them. Don't brush them aside. Look her in the eye and say, "I hear you." The world will never hear her the way you can. But if you do it right, if you listen well, she will never doubt that you're the one who truly sees her. This simple act can transform the relationship. By listening, you're not just showing that you care, you're showing that you respect her. You are the man who listens. You are the man who values the deeper connection. And that is what every woman desires, regardless of age or background. The connection that comes from being heard is unlike any other. That's what you're building when you listen. That's what makes you stand apart from all the others. You are not offering her empty words. You are offering her something priceless, your presence, your attention, and your understanding. In moments when she's tired, when she's worn down, when she needs someone to lean on, those three words will be the foundation of your relationship. "I hear you" is an invitation to be there, to be fully present. It's an invitation to make her feel understood. "I hear you" is the bridge between her heart and yours. If you've ever wondered why relationships feel distant or disconnected, it's because this simple act of listening has been neglected. Women don't need to be placated or told they're overreacting. They need to feel heard. You are the man who can give that to her. You must make it your mission to become the listener she deserves. The art of listening is not about always having the right response. It's about showing up when it matters most. Sometimes, she just needs you to sit with her, to absorb her feelings and to acknowledge her experience. It is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. I hear you requires humility. It requires patience. It requires you to step outside of your own world, to temporarily suspend your judgments and to embrace hers. But it will be worth it. Over time, as you continue to listen, she will trust you more deeply. She will share more of herself, knowing that you will never dismiss her, never minimize her feelings, and she will feel safe in your presence. And that safety will lead to a stronger, more intimate connection. And when you say, "I hear you," she will know you mean it. Those words will become her anchor, a reminder that in this chaotic world there is one place where she is seen, where she is understood. You don't need to fix her. You just need to hear her. And in doing so, you will win her heart, not with empty words, but with the most powerful gift you can give: your full attention, your validation, your unwavering support. Remember, this is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing practice. The next time she opens up to you, be ready. Drop your distractions. Give her your full attention. Look her in the eyes and say, "I hear you." Let it sink in. Let it become your mantra. And in time, you'll find that this simple phrase will be the foundation of a love that is deeper, stronger, and more lasting than anything that can be built on fleeting words or shallow gestures. The key is simple: you must hear her, and she will know it. 3. You inspire me. Stop saying baby or honey, and start saying these 7 words instead. You inspire me. These 3 simple words carry more weight than most men realize. They are a reminder of the profound impact she has on you, and yet so many men shy away from saying them. Why? Because they believe inspiration has to be something grand, something visible to the world. They assume she has to accomplish something extraordinary to be worthy of such admiration. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Inspiration doesn't always come in loud, dramatic bursts. Sometimes it's hidden in the smallest of moments. It's woven into the quiet, everyday way she shows up in your life. It's in how she loves you, forgives you, or pushes through her struggles when no one is watching. Telling her you inspire me isn't just a compliment. It's an acknowledgement of her strength, her grace, and the energy she brings into your life. When you look her in the eyes and say those words, you're telling her that her presence isn't just nice to have, it's vital. You're honoring her not for what she does, but for who she is. She may smile shyly, unsure how to respond because she's never thought of herself as inspiring. Perhaps she'll even get emotional, moved by a truth she hasn't allowed herself to fully believe, that she matters beyond the roles she plays or the tasks she completes. In a world that often makes women feel invisible or unappreciated, hearing you inspire me makes all the difference. It answers the unspoken question so many women carry deep within themselves. Do I really matter just as I am? You see, women often carry invisible burdens, worries, doubts, and the weight of always feeling like they need to be enough for everyone around them. They give so much and rarely get the recognition they deserve. That's why telling her you inspire me is more than just a nice gesture. It's a recognition of her quiet strength. It's a moment where you validate her emotional labor, her resilience, and the grace with which she handles life's challenges. Most men think that inspiration should be reserved for heroes and icons. But inspiration is not about status. It's about impact. It's about acknowledging the ways her mere presence pushes you to be a better man, to rise above your limitations. You may assume she already knows how much you admire her. But the truth is, admiration that goes unspoken can easily start to feel like a hollow, unacknowledged assumption. Women crave to hear that they are significant. They want to know that who they are, beyond what they do, makes your life richer, fuller. When you say, "You inspire me," you are saying that her life has meaning and that it enriches yours. You are telling her she is a light in a sometimes dark world, that she motivates you to be more, do more, and feel more. Those words don't just fill her heart, they give her the strength to keep going even when she feels unseen or unappreciated. Every woman, deep down, wants to know that she's loved not just for the way she makes you feel, but for the way she makes you grow. We often think that saying baby or honey is enough to show our affection. But those terms, while sweet, fall short of expressing the depth of respect and admiration we should have for our partners. "You inspire me" goes deeper. It speaks to her soul. It tells her that she's not ordinary, that she's rare, that she has left a lasting imprint on your heart and your life. When you tell her, "You inspire me," you are opening yourself to vulnerability. It's not just a statement of admiration, it's an admission that she's had the power to move you, to change you, to elevate you. It's a humble acknowledgement that her strength has impacted you in ways that go beyond what words can easily express. In doing so, you show her that you don't need to have everything figured out, that you're willing to be moved and shaped by love. You are not giving up your strength by saying this. You are honoring hers, and in doing that, you both grow stronger, together. Picture her face when she hears those words. Picture the way her shoulders might relax, the way her eyes might soften, the way her spirit might rise just a little bit higher. That moment of connection, of mutual respect and admiration, will last far longer than any fleeting gesture or generic phrase. "You inspire me" is the kind of truth that sticks with her long after any flowers have wilted or sweet words have faded. It is the foundation of a relationship built on genuine admiration, respect, and shared growth. In a world that often expects women to shrink themselves to make others comfortable, telling her she inspires you is an act of courage, an act of giving her the space to shine in all her authenticity. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't worry about sounding rehearsed. Just say it when you feel it. When she does something that moves you, when you catch yourself thinking, "I'm lucky to know her," speak those words. "You inspire me." Let them be a reminder of her power, her grace, and her quiet strength that you cherish, honor, and celebrate every single day. For I trust you. Trust is at the core of any successful relationship. When you tell her, "I trust you," you're not just throwing out a cliche, you're making a powerful declaration. You must understand that trust is earned, and telling her you trust her means you respect her judgment and integrity. It's not just about what she says, it's about her actions, her wisdom, and the way she handles life. By telling her, "I trust you," you're giving her the recognition she deserves and reinforcing a bond that's built on mutual respect. This is the kind of emotional intimacy that strengthens relationships and turns them into something solid and lasting. Don't fall into the trap of only saying what you think she wants to hear. Be honest, be authentic, and make sure your words align with your actions. When she hears you say, "I trust you," she will feel honored and empowered, knowing that you genuinely value her thoughts and decisions. This is how you create a deep connection, by being real, by being vulnerable, and by choosing words that carry weight. Words like "you're incredible" are another key to winning her heart. Don't just compliment her appearance, acknowledge her talents, her work ethic, her intelligence, and her passion. Let her know that you see the full picture of who she is. That's what makes her feel special. It's not about flattery. It's about recognition. When you say, "You're incredible," it's not just a compliment. It's a reminder of her worth and the incredible impact she has on the world and on you. You must learn to be specific with your words. Telling her that she's beautiful is nice, but telling her that she's incredible speaks to the depth of who she is. It acknowledges the many layers that make her unique. Be more intentional in the words you choose. These 7 words. I trust you, you're incredible, I admire your strength, you make me better, are the building blocks of a meaningful, lasting relationship. They go beyond surface-level affection and touch on the real essence of who she is. And lastly, don't forget to tell her, you make me better. This is a powerful expression of gratitude. It shows her that she's not just a companion in your life. She's a force that elevates you. When you say this, you acknowledge her positive influence on your growth, your happiness, and your well-being. She needs to know that her presence in your life is more than just comforting. It's transformative. So, stop using words like baby or honey if you want to truly capture her heart. These terms might have worked in the past, but they've become trite and lack the depth you need to build a real connection. You must be intentional with your words. Be mindful of how you speak to her. Your words can either enhance the relationship or leave it stagnant. Be the man who speaks from the heart, who knows how to make her feel valued, seen, and cherished. The words you use will shape your relationship, and if you choose wisely, you'll find yourself winning her heart in ways that go beyond just saying baby or honey. 5. I'll always have your back. Think about it, what every person needs in a partner is not just someone who offers affection, but someone who stands with them through thick and thin. When you say, I'll always have your back, you aren't just offering comfort, you're giving her security. You're telling her that no matter what, you will be there, and she doesn't have to face the world alone. I'll always have your back isn't a mere phrase. It's an unbreakable promise. It's your commitment to being by her side through every challenge, every triumph, and every moment in between. In a world where people often change allegiances, where relationships can feel fragile, these words become a beacon of strength. They show consistency, stability, and devotion. When you tell her this, you're assuring her that she can rely on you, that you are someone she can trust with her heart. It is essential in any relationship to have that rock-solid foundation, and these 7 words form the bedrock. I'll always have your back is a shield against doubt. It wipes away uncertainty. Every relationship is tested, whether by distance, stress, or unexpected challenges. What makes it endure is knowing you have someone who will stand with you through it all. Be that person for her. Don't just say the words. Live them. Stand by her when others would walk away. Be the one she knows, beyond a shadow of a doubt, will never abandon her, no matter what life throws at you. In your daily interactions, demonstrate this promise. When she faces challenges at work, when life feels overwhelming, remind her that you've got her. Support her dreams. Lift her when she's down. Share in her victories and stand tall in her defeats. These are the moments when your words will matter most. I'll always have your back is the foundation, but it's your actions that will build the trust. Remember, words without action are empty. You must show up. You must be present. Be her support system when the world feels heavy, and be the voice of calm when chaos surrounds her. In the fast-paced world of today, where everyone seems to be juggling 1,000 things, it's easy to get distracted. It's easy to let relationships slide, but you can't afford to do that. To truly be there for her, you need to put in the effort. This means showing up when it matters. It means being fully present. Put down the distractions. Look her in the eyes and remind her that she's not alone in this journey. Let her know you are committed to her. Let her know that no matter what challenges come, no matter what storms pass, you are a constant. I'll always have your back doesn't just mean being there during the good times. It means being there when the going gets tough, when she needs to lean on someone, when the road is dark and uncertain. That is what defines a strong, unshakable bond. True love isn't just about chemistry or affection. It's about commitment. It's about loyalty. It's about saying, I'll always have your back, and meaning it with every fiber of your being. You must show her you are the man who will stand firm when everything else seems to falter. Your words, your actions, your unwavering support, these are the things that make her heart feel safe. They are the things that build a lasting connection. Every day, you have the opportunity to show her that you mean it when you say, I'll always have your back. When she's stressed, when life gets heavy, when she needs someone to lift her up, be the one she can count on. Be the person who stands with her, who listens, who offers strength without judgment. This isn't about fixing her problems. It's about being there for her through them. It's about saying, I see you, I understand, and I'm here, always. The words you say are a reflection of the man you are. When you say, I'll always have your back, make sure your actions align with those words. Don't let your promises be empty. Every time you say those words, you must back them up with consistency, with loyalty, and with a presence that says, I am here, and I will stay here, through everything. Trust is built on this foundation. It's not just about being there in the good times, it's about being the rock when things aren't so easy. Be the kind of man who will hold that ground, who will be unmovable in his commitment to her. Let her know she can lean on you. Let her know you will always be the one who stays. As the great philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Don't back down when the challenges arise. Instead, face them together. When life presents obstacles, let your words and actions be the shield that protects your relationship. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Make them better by showing her that no matter what, you will always have her back. This is the mark of a modern Stoic, steadfast, resolute, and unshakable in his commitment. You can master this, take control, be deliberate, and show her that you are the man who stands firm through the storm. Don't let distractions, doubts, or fears cloud your resolve. Be clear in your words and clear in your actions. I'll always have your back is not a mere sentiment. It's a commitment you must honor with every action, every moment, every word. You are the one who shows up. You are the one who stands tall. And in doing so, you build a love that lasts. You are the man who makes her feel safe, who makes her feel cherished, and who proves day in and day out that when you say, I'll always have your back, you mean it. The victory in relationships doesn't come from the small gestures or fleeting words. It comes from consistency, strength, and unyielding commitment. Say it, mean it, and live it. 6. I'm honored to love you. To truly win her heart, it's time to stop relying on tired, overused terms like baby or honey. These words are hollow. They lack depth. They are too easy, too familiar, and they simply don't have the power to create a lasting impression. You must understand these words have power in the modern world, where everyone is searching for meaning. Your language must transcend the mundane. You want to connect, to stand out, to make her feel truly special. That is why you need to adopt new words, words that speak from the depths of your soul, words that show respect, admiration, and true love. You must harness these 7 powerful words that will set you apart and resonate deeply with her. "I'm honored to love you" is one such phrase. It's not just an expression of affection, it's a declaration of respect. To say, "I'm honored to love you," is to acknowledge the privilege of being part of her life. It conveys gratitude, a deep sense of appreciation, and emotional intelligence. You see, when you say something like, "I'm honored to love you," you are elevating the relationship to a higher plane, where both of you understand the seriousness of the connection you share. This is what real men do. They don't just offer hollow phrases, they offer words that matter. As modern Stoics, we understand that words are a reflection of our inner strength and resolve. In relationships, as in life, you must have discipline. You must know that every word you speak must carry weight. Don't waste your words. Let them be powerful, deliberate, and purposeful. "I'm honored to love you" is not just a phrase, it is a philosophy, a principle. It's a recognition that love is earned, not expected. It's a statement that places you in the position of strength, showing that you value the relationship and that you are not taking her, or the love you share, for granted. This phrase encapsulates the essence of modern Stoic love. It reflects a sense of pride, not arrogance. It is both vulnerable and powerful at the same time because it requires you to be grounded in who you are. A man who knows the worth of his words is a man who commands respect. If you want to build a legacy, if you want to lead a life of integrity, your words must match the strength of your actions. Think of the great figures throughout history, men who have left a lasting mark on the world. What was their secret? They spoke with purpose, and they meant every word. "I am honored to love you" is a reflection of that power, that strength. It is not just a phrase, it is a way of being. "We live in a world where everyone is trying to be heard," says Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic. The question isn't whether you're heard, it's what you say when you are. This is exactly what we are talking about. You must speak with conviction. You must speak with honor. Let your words reflect the deep respect you have for her, for the bond you share, and for the life you are building together. Stop using lazy language. Don't give in to the temptation of saying baby or honey. These words are weak. They don't reflect who you are as a man. They don't convey the strength, the wisdom, or the depth of character that she deserves. Instead, speak words that resonate with the power of your emotions. Say, "I'm honored to love you," and you'll immediately elevate the connection. Love isn't something you just feel, it's something you do, says author and speaker Gary Chapman. This is why the words you choose must embody action. They must reflect the intent behind your actions. Saying "I'm honored to love you" isn't just an expression, it's a commitment. It shows that you understand the depth of love and that you are willing to give your best. But it goes deeper. It's about living with purpose, acting with integrity, and speaking with power. Every time you say these words, you assert your place in the relationship as a man who takes responsibility for his actions and his words. You must be strong in your convictions. A weak man uses weak language. A strong man uses words that inspire, words that build. You must be the kind of man who inspires respect, admiration, and trust. When you say "I'm honored to love you," you are giving her something invaluable: your heart, your respect, and your commitment. These are not the words of a man who is afraid to show emotion. These are the words of a man who is confident in his feelings and unafraid to express them. You must understand this. It's not enough to feel love. You must show it. You must speak it. And when you do, speak with purpose, speak with intention, and speak with honor. Take the time to reflect on what love really means to you. Don't fall into the trap of empty phrases, and instead, speak the truth. Speak with power. Speak with purpose. In the modern world, where distractions abound, where everyone is vying for attention, don't settle for mediocrity. Choose words that will not only impress her but also elevate the relationship to the level it deserves. I'm honored to love you. Say it. Mean it. Live it. Make it part of your everyday language. And remember, words are not just expressions. They are reflections of who you are. They are reflections of your values, your integrity, and your vision for the future. Speak with strength, speak with purpose, and above all, speak with honor. That is how you win her heart. That is how you build a legacy. 7. You deserve the best. You deserve the best. This isn't just an empty compliment or a fleeting phrase. It's a powerful truth that you must internalize because it defines your worth. You see, so many of us go through life thinking we have to settle, that we should accept less than what we truly desire, whether it's in our relationships, careers, or self-worth. But that mindset only limits us. You must understand that you, just like every other person, are deserving of greatness. Not just in fleeting moments or brief encounters, but in every aspect of your life, especially in matters of the heart. To accept anything less than the best is to settle for mediocrity. And let me tell you, that's not an option. You deserve a love that lifts you, a partner who sees you for who you truly are, and a connection that makes you feel complete. You deserve respect, admiration, and appreciation. The world is full of distractions, fleeting encounters, and quick fixes, but none of them can replace the depth of something truly meaningful. You should never have to settle for someone who doesn't value you or appreciate your worth. It's easy to fall into the trap of compromising your needs, of thinking that anything will do. But here's the truth. You don't have to settle. You don't have to accept being treated poorly or less than you deserve. And you certainly don't have to lower your standards for anyone. Your happiness, your love, and your future are too important to be put on hold for anything less than extraordinary. There is greatness waiting for you, and it starts by recognizing your own value. Don't let anyone make you feel like your dreams, your goals, or your heart aren't worth the best. Anything less is simply not worth your time or energy. So stand tall and unapologetic in your belief that you deserve the best, because you do. Don't be afraid to walk away from situations or people who don't honor that truth. Choose the best for yourself, and everything around you will reflect that choice. When you know you deserve the best, you open the door to receiving it in all its forms. Keep your standards high, your expectations real, and never let anyone convince you otherwise. The best is not only possible, it's exactly what you're worthy of. What I just shared isn't about playing games or using tricks. It's about real connection. It's about choosing words that show the woman in your life just how much you value her. Not only for the things she does, but for who she truly is. Their promises, expressions of deep respect, admiration, and love, they carry weight, and they'll stick with her far longer than any nickname or cliche ever will. So here's my advice. Next time you feel that spark of gratitude or awe toward her, don't just brush it off. Don't let the moment pass you by. Look her in the eyes and speak the truth she deserves to hear. You'll not only win her heart, but you'll also earn her trust, respect, and unwavering loyalty. Believe me, these words have the power to change the course of your relationship in the best way possible. Speak from the heart, be genuine, And remember, true love is built on the things we say and the way we make each other feel. Stay confident, stay genuine, and as always, take care of each other. See you next time.